Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rusty Acres, the realistic farming series, where we do everything realistically. We use real tractors, real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. So I made one simple change. I decided to go from 6x speed to 2x speed, still 6-day seasons, because the map being quite a bit smaller than normal, 6x was just flying by too much. I couldn't get anything done. Also, as you can see, when we left off, we had filled this with manure, filled it with water, and I've already got one pallet out. I enjoy this map so much that I played quite a bit off camera, and I think I'm going to continue. I really like it. So what we did is I started... Let's see where we're at with that. Oh, I can get that out now. So I'm going to get that out right now. And then I'm going to go back to, I think I'm going to hire a worker. We started, what was I going to say? Oh, I got to go ahead and let me show you. Up in field 29, we got that mowed. We got that mowed, windrowed, and silage baled up. We ended up with one bale off of it at 10,000 liters. And then we started on field 8 with our subsoiling. And that's where we left off. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing fine and dandy and everything's going well in your lives. This little bag lifter is pretty neat for doing pallets. I absolutely love it. So this is our second pallet of onions. Now this doesn't fit all the way and I have to be very careful to go in here. But this Merlot is really nice. It's small, it's nifty. Two pallets. And then in order to get it to work, you have to shut the door. And we were at 21%. So let's see where we're at now. 20. So we've made 2 pallets for 1%. It's gonna make it. How much do onions pay? Let's find out here. Onions. Really? If that's realistic, at one pallet makes me $7,000. I don't know. We'll find out together. That's for sure. I don't know how much. I don't know if that's for loose onions or for pallets. Put this back, and then I'll go back to the field. And I think what I'll do is I'll get Walter the worker going. You'll see. I'll show you guys where I left off. I started subsoiling. Really, I'm a huge fan of this Merlot. I don't know why. Just really small and compact, and it does a amazing job. So we got one bale. We got about 1.5 bales, but I didn't save the other half. I stacked it in here. Decided to go with the green wrap. 6-day season starts with 48 hours. So that's one silage bale, 10,000 liters off a 0.78 acre field. So that's not too bad. And with zero growth. Remember that. So let me zip down here and I'll show you where I left off. Look at the balloon and everything. What a fantastic map. I'm absolutely enjoying this map a great deal. You can see where I'm subsoiling, and the ground textures on this are really neat. I really, really like the ground textures on this. So we're going to we'll call him Walter. We're going to get Walter going along working. Hope it doesn't cost me too much, but you'll see we are subsoiling at 3 miles an hour. I told you guys before that, see the subtle changes in the ground? That's great. Fantastic. Fantastic, because no ground is great. And flat, and even though I play flat maps. All right, so let me scoot him over just a little bit more so that I know he'll hit everything the first time. Then he'll take it from there. All right, so let's shift him off. As you can see, 3 miles an hour. That's what we're subsoiling at. So it takes a long time, which is why I decided to... Doesn't that white tractor look really nice? in the sun. Why I decided to bump it down to 2. And that way, because it's going to still take quite a while. I mean, this is 2.7 acres, 7/8, and it took me about 2 hours to do field 29. I'll show you guys real quick. Actually, let me get in the tractor over here, and I'm not spending my time running around. We'll take the Fiat Gree out. I filled that because I had the I had to fertilize that field, field 29. It's got manure already on it. Now, this is not a big manure spreader at all. I think it only holds like 4 tons. 5.74. I got to fill it some more. You can see where the dirt texture is out here in the sun. I'll show you. I mean, what? The mods that I picked for this gameplay, I absolutely am in love with them. Now, this is a side spreader, the Connor. It comes out the side here, and these, you'll see them, there's chains in here that actually spin, and it's pretty sick. But it's only 4.5 meters wide, so it doesn't give you a lot. We're not allowed to use GPS on this map because these older tractors wouldn't have it. So we're going to buy some manure. And you can see manure, it cost me about $500 to fill this thing completely. So this field over here, this 2.75 acres, will probably take me 2 tanks to do it. Because even with the variable spray, it's 12 times 3. You're going 36 per second, basically. There's Walter. I hope I gave him enough room to turn around. Let me give him a couple more passes. I'll show you what I did. I'll drive over here real quick. But I'm enjoying this map so much that I said, wow, after I left you guys and we filled the manure and we filled the water and we got everything set up and I saved it and I got exited off and I started putting it up on YouTube, I thought, well, I'm going to go back and play for a little while. And I literally played for 4 hours. This map is so nice. Now, here on the left is the field that we did. Okay? This field area total is 1.81. But this part here wasn't grown yet. It only grew, but you can see where the textures, look at that. I spread manure on it and it actually shows it. So this is 66%. I have to wait for 1 growth stage and then I'll be able to fertilize it again with manure. But I mean, this little tiny field here gave me about 17, about 8, well, no, it's about 50%. So realistically, it was about 20,000 liters with 0 growth. It was just whatever was on the map first. So if that was full growth, it would give me quite a bit of if I can turn around here, which is the other reason I like not having any traffic on this map. Now, the hedge part of it, as you can see, watch, I'll show you. The hedge part of it right there, there's no hit markers on it, no collisions. But what the map author did is they sprinkled in these fences, and you don't know where they're at. So if all of a sudden you're driving along and you go wonk, you just try not to drive through the hedges like realistically. Because in real life, you would be able to drive through a hedge with a tractor. You'd drive right over it. But I got to find out the map author to this and give them a shout out, because what an amazing little detailed little map, fit for small older equipment, perfect for single player. Even you could even play multiplayer on this. You would just have to play it a little faster time speed. Whoops. Sorry everyone, I made the wrong turn. I want to go in the field. But I really am enjoying this smaller map. As you can see, Walter's chipping along. He's already done 2 passes, which means he's 9 meters in already. Just the ground, everything. I am so pleased that I stumbled onto this map. And I found it, thankfully, luckily, from YouTube. Daggerwin was doing a Let's Play on it, and he was the only one. I was like, Now, eventually, I may move these trees. Not to combine the fields, but to just have a nice square field. I've got to make... This field here we're going to turn into grass. So I can have at least a 2-acre field for grass. We're going to probably end up having to take... Oops, you know what I did? No, I did it right. Because it comes out this side. This... Get a set back up here. All right, everyone. Now you get to see what this does. See the chains? The chains are nice. They spin. And then when you stop spreading, they keep spinning once it gets empty. Kind of neat. Now we'll fertilize this the first time, and then we'll lime it. I've got to go on the farmingsimulator.com website when I'm done filming this and try to find a small lime spreader so that we're not... Remember, we're trying to keep it small. We're not trying to get 20-meter equipment on this map. Otherwise, we'd be done in like 2 seconds. Now, let me see. See the texture of the manure? Just absolutely looks like manure. Like you're spreading manure. Absolutely sick. But this is how fast you would subsoil. 3 to 4 miles an hour. Especially with 18-inch tines in the ground, you wouldn't be going 10 miles an hour. The black sheep modding one, I have to give them credit. I've used that on a lot of Let's Plays. It's subsoiler. The problem with it is you're not going to go 10 miles an hour. So I've got to go down and come back. Because normally I would go up to the other side of the field, over there, and come up, but he doesn't have wide enough yet. We'll just keep doing this for a couple passes until we catch him. At least you guys are getting to see me farm now instead of this. It was bad. The first day was literally set up. But what I wanted to do was start it on new farmer mode. I always start all of my Let's Plays on start from scratch. But I thought, well, this one, we're going to go new farmer. And we're going to go, we're just going to replace the equipment. That's all we're going to do. You can see, even though it's 5 tons, 10,000 pounds, it still goes pretty quick. And that's set on the lowest setting. My suggestion to everyone, too, that uses manure spreaders, slurry spreaders, any kind of fertilizing, download the variable spray mod, because that way you can adjust the spray, because in real life you can adjust it. See how it gets when it gets lower? Absolutely awesome. You can see the change. Everything is great on this mod. Here, stop. And then we'll spread lime over the top of it. And then we'll fertilize again, one more time with manure. And then we'll seed over the top of it. I was going to... Now, normally what you would do is spread manure over the top of that, over the stalks, and then subsoil it in. But you can't see. The texture is not very good. The texture from manure to the field texture is the same. So I did some research, like I said, to you guys and gals and anybody else who's watching this, that I was going to go 6x speed, and like I said, it was just too fast. But 2x is just about right. 1x is too slow, and 3x is almost too fast as well. So 2x is just about perfect, because you can play, realistically, it would take you probably to do about 3 acres. It would take you 3 or 4 hours to do it in real life. Probably. I mean, I didn't even have fields this small. Our field, like I said, we had a 60-acre bean field, a 60-acre wheat field, and then we had a 40-acre grass field, which, I mean, this field is 2.78 acres. So if you think about 40 acres is 20 times the size of this. And that was just our grass. And I wanted to start out where there wasn't a loan, there wasn't anything. So we can still take a loan. There's no stopping us. That sort of thing. But you see halfway through the field already, I've used almost 50%. There's going to come a time, because he's only got a 3 meter wide. We got a 4.5. So chances are we're probably going to catch him. And we go 10 miles an hour, and he only goes 3. But when you spread slurry and you spread manure, you do go right along. I should spread it all over the front of his tractor. But ultimately, it would suck, because ultimately it's my tractor. So ultimately, I'd be the one washing it. Now we're going to have to wait a little bit for him to go a couple more passes. So while we're doing that, we'll get turned around. We'll go up here. See the chains move? I tell you, like I said in the very beginning in the setup, I picked the mods in this game from the smallness purpose. Oh, man, they are really nice. See a little bit inside. Textures on that are great. There, let's take a run down here. You see we're 33% and he's still 0% fertilized. And he needs plowing, which he's doing. And I don't need plowing because it's done. He's subsoiling, which is plowing and cultivating at the same time, which is kind of neat. Yeah, we're getting late at night here, so he's turned his lights on. And the slower speed gives me a chance to play quite a bit off camera if I want. Give me something else to do. What are we at here? 875. We got 2 pallets. Now, how many can I fit on this, you think? Probably 4 or 6? I don't know. I think we'll try it with 4. After that gets up. What's it going to do here? Oh, check the pallets. That's what it's going to do. 875. 20%. Okay, so this lasts a while. I don't know about the manure. It just gives a total amount. Water manure, 20,062 liters. I don't know what's what, and doesn't say. Because I put 7,500 in this, and I put 14,000 in this. I don't know. We'll look at it at the same time. Also on this farm, I don't know if I ever showed you guys, this machine here is for selling lime or buying lime. So we can come right up here and we can buy our lime right from here. This is embedded in the map. So that's already part of it. I showed you last time that I put something else in. This here, right on our farm, we can sell our bales. We can sell our hay bales, straw bales, silage bales, anything we have extra that's right on the farm, right here. Already embedded in the map, and we can park equipment in here if we need it, like excess if we ever have it. And there are lights that come on. It's like it's crazy. You don't get that sort of thing if you build your map or mod or farm, because a lot of map authors don't have that. I put the gas tank in, the fuel tank. My favorite of all time mod is as far as free fuel refill. Right now it's charging us 28.35 liters per hour. And I've gotten 20.250 liters out already. That 28.35 is per map. So basically what's happening is each map that you put this on, it's a different price. Like on Millennial Farmer map, it was only 17 something. On No Man's Land, it's 17.54. And on Upper Lake Farms, it's 21. So we pay a lot more for fuel on this map. I also put in our pressure washer right here, right around the corner from the hedges, so it's kind of hidden. Gives us a chance to fix our equipment, pull it out. Man, how cool is that? Tires and everything on that. I never even really looked around in here. All right, so yep, and these up here are our silage bunkers. If we ever decide to do silage, we can. If not, this is going to be an overflow for silage bales. We'll just put them in up here, but I'm going to put, since I only need 2 bales, 2 different bale types to make total mixed ration, this one's going to be for silage, and this one's going to be for hay. And I do believe, where is it? You turn them both on by this. No lights inside. That turns on the outside light, which is still kind of neat. I don't even care. That's kind of cool. Very, like I said, this map just amazes me every time I walk around. This over here is where we dump this is our silo. And I think, do you have to open this? Yep. So you have to get out of the tractor, open it, dump in it, and then you can close it back down. And what you can do is you can park your something in here while you're not dumping. So it's kind of neat. Really like it. So let's go see quickly how Walter's doing. Check these one last time. Oop. It really loads them up quick, doesn't it? I mean, I took one off when we first started this episode. So if I'm getting 1 pallet of onions every 30 minutes, that's a lot of onions. But they're only 1,000 liters each. And I just, this had grass in it to start, so I did a nice little staging area here. Let me close this down. Because at 6 o'clock, we're going to stop it. And then I'll start the day up when we're finished with the video. I'll start it. We're going to go 6 to 6 every day, just like we normally would. Except that 2x speed, I will give you, when I play for 30 minutes with you guys, that'll be an hour. You'll be able to see an hour's worth of the day. And then I'll play 2 hours off camera. So every time we come back, the clock will have moved 4 hours. And what I'm going to do is simulate. The other thing I got to check real quick is I think the house is sleep triggers down here. But that'll give me, the clock will move ahead 5 hours because I'm going to simulate a lunch and simulate a dinner. So we're going to play 12 hours, but reality, it's only going to be 10 hours. Yep, there's a sleep trigger. So we can also park a truck here if we decide to pick up a pickup truck, or we can put one of our tractors here to come sleep. Let's see if he's made it another road where I can. Yep, See how ×2, it's not super like ×1 dragging, but it's not super fast. It's like perfect time. Okay, I got enough room to go one, yep. Might even have enough to go two. I don't know if I'll make it with manure. See, the fields aren't crazy big, but they're big enough where you can hire a worker, especially if you use, the key is, you got to use small enough equipment, as Farmer Klein says. And I love the guy. He's amazing. He is a absolutely amazing tutorial guy, teacher guy, YouTuber. Him and Raznick are really, I'm really close with both of them. But as Farmer Klein would say, when he does his seasons tutorial, you get a chance to check out his seasons tutorial. You want to pick the equipment to what your time speed and what season length you play. So if we were playing 24-day seasons on this, I'd be using like 1 meter equipment. It'd be like really super tiny. This map isn't really set up for, I think I can go one more. Yeah, let me go one more. I'll put the tractor away. This map isn't set up for 24-day seasons. 6 or 9 or 3. This map is so small. But No Man's Land could be played with 24, which I am. Upper Lake Farms is big enough you can play 24-day seasons, which I am. No, Upper Lake Farms I'm playing 9-day seasons. So they say Farming Simulator 22 will be, the seasons will be part of the game, and it's 3-day seasons because, oh, the other mod I downloaded, I want to, before I get off topic here, look up in the corner by where the time is. I downloaded a mod called the Display Date for Seasons. It allows me to put up there the day of the month, the day and the month and the year if I want. Also, above the temperature gives me a drying symbol right on screen. So display date, the number 4 seasons. Display date 4 seasons. And download it from, I do believe, modhub.us. That's probably the most reputable you're going to find it from. And it's just, it's kind of a neat little thing because then you can watch, depending on your season length, depends on where you, I'm actually going to take this back to the farm because I'm going to leave Walter out here. For a few more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and fill this with manure. And then park it for the night. Because I'm going to hook up to the... First thing in the morning, we're going to have to go over and do our animals. So I'm going to take our feed mixer over. The other door opens and closes. Pretty neat. So anyways, yeah, you want to use the equipment that fits the size of your map and the size of the speed that you're playing at. So if you were to play 24-day seasons, realistically, you could play 5x or 6x like I do. But realistically, you would probably try to do 10x, but it goes... I've tried it at 10x or 12x, and it seriously goes too fast for me. Because I am literally... Let me get over to Walter. Unhire him. He's going to stay right here. And then I'm going to go back here. And that's full. I'm going to wrap that up right here. This first thing in the morning, we'll put Walter back on subsoiling. We'll head over. We'll do our animals. We'll take care of our animals, get them all cleaned up, get them all ready to go, and then we'll go back to manure spreading. All right, everyone. As usual, there goes another episode. It goes super fast. 30 minutes goes fast. So, as always, look out for yourselves. Look out for each other. Most importantly, look out for your families. Enjoy the video. I am absolutely in love with this map. I'm loving the smaller equipment, loving the easiness of the map. It's just one of the last episode or maps that I can do where it's super chill and relax, and I can just come on and talk and farm and just enjoy myself. I'm just having a rockin' good time. So thanks, guys, for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And as usual, Fury Machine is out.